65 years ago. That just don't make no sense, man. Geechee Life Sports Talk, man. We talking Geechee, but we talking. My all-time starting five list was Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and I had Kareem Abdul, right? But I had to change that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because those players, I respect those players, you know, but this is an all-time. I think people get it twisted, you know, when you talking about all-time. So, my all-time starting five, it consists of, and a lot of people not going to agree with this, and that's cool, but I'm going to tell you why. My all-time starting five starts with the point guard. I had Magic Johnson. I'm removing Magic Johnson, right? And I'm putting Steph Curry. Now here's why. Because this is all time, right? So, you know, all time doesn't mean the great players from that time, who was great from that time, and the accomplishments that they had at that time, and then I just use their accolades and all the accomplishments that they had and then compare it to these players right here. Nah. See, because Steph Curry, first of all, Magic Johnson, let me start with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson could pass very well. We all know that, right? But we talking about all time, from that era to this era, you know? And Steph Curry could pass too. He can't pass like Magic Johnson, but he can pass, right? Okay, but he also can shoot. See, we talking about all time, so you can take Steph Curry and put him in that time in the 80s, he would succeed. I'm not saying Magic Johnson wouldn't succeed in these days and time, right? But as far as shooting, he gonna have to have better shooting, you know. Magic Johnson wasn't a shooter. He could score, you know, but he definitely was a passer. That's it. You know, Steph Curry can do both of those things. So I have to, and this is about all time. So I have to put Steph Curry right there. Michael Jordan, I still got Michael Jordan right there as a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if you put Michael Jordan in these days of time, I believe that he still will succeed. Small forward, this one is still up for debate, but it's still going to be Larry Bird. So, yes, I have Larry Bird as in the small forward position. Power forward, I had Tim Duncan, right? But I'm removing Tim Duncan. Yes, I'm removing Tim Duncan, and I'm putting Giannis there. Because I believe if you put Giannis in the 80s, I believe that Giannis would succeed. And Giannis is succeeding now. In these days and time. He got handles. You know, Tim Duncan, not saying Tim Duncan didn't have handles. He had a little something when he first came in the league. Tim Duncan had a backboard shot. Giannis don't have a shot like that, but he has a shot right now. If you leave him open, he could potentially hit that shot, you know. So that's why he's gotten better. And Giannis is definitely, he can do the same thing that Tim Duncan can do in the paint and defensively. But he could do more on the outside than Tim Duncan. So I believe if you can put Giannis in the 80s, before the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 90s, you know, the 2010s, you see what I'm saying? I believe Giannis still can succeed. So I have Steph Curry as my point guard, I have Michael Jordan as my shooting guard, I have Larry Bird as my small forward, and I have Giannis as my power forward for all time. And my center, this one may be controversial, but I had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm going to remove Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I'm going to put Joel Embiid. Yes, I said Joel Embiid. I know he ain't got a ring, you know what I'm saying, but I'm putting Joel Embiid. The reason why, because Joel Embiid can do everything. I don't know a center that could have do everything. Okay, Hakeem Olajuwon was great in the paint. Hakeem Olajuwon was great away from the paint, 12 feet. You know, Hakeem Olajuwon had a shot. Hakeem Olajuwon could block. Hakeem Olajuwon had a low handles. He had moves. You know, so does Joel Embiid. Shaq would dunk on you with so much power. Shaq was very, very dominant in paint. So is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid can dunk on you monstrous. But the thing that those two centers can't do, they can't shoot the three. Joel Embiid can shoot the three, hit the mid-range, dunk on you, play defense, he can dribble. He may not be, not the passer, but he can do all those things as a center. So that's my top 5 all time. I changed it. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid all time. Okay? That's that right there. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned for more content. Geechee Life Sports Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and get at me. 100.